My name is Steve Bennett. I'm the president of Great Plains Aircraft, and today I'd like to introduce you to the sonerai. Great Plains Aircraft has been involved in sport aviation since 1980. Original location was in Omaha, Nebraska. We moved to the Palatine, Illinois area in 1983 and to St. Charles, Illinois in 1989. Our primary business has been supplying Volkswagen engines for VW-powered home-built aircraft. In 1987, we started supplying kits for the Sonerai series of home-built aircraft.
The Sonerai 2 is one of the most versatile two-placed home-built aircraft ever conceived. In its original form, the standard Sonerai 2 is a mid-wing two-place tandem aircraft that is flown from the rear seat solo. The Sonerai 2L is the same aircraft, but with a low wing. The low-wing version is especially popular with 6-foot-plus pilots, as the pilot sits over the main spar carry-through structure. Ed Sturba built this stock Sonerai 2 mid-wing in 1978. To date, this aircraft has over 900 hours of trouble-free flying. Ed is demonstrating the ease of entry into the cockpit of the Sonerai from the ground. The cockpit may also be entered in front of the wing, where a step is incorporated into the fuselage. For taller pilots, the canopy, turtle deck, vertical tail, and rudder may be raised in equal proportions to accommodate the individual's height. Recommended instrumentation for the Sonerai is a basic VFR panel. The location of the ignition switch, throttle, fuel valve are shown here. The throttle can be controlled from both seats. The fuselage width, being 21 inches, is more than adequate for the average person. The VW engine installed in the Sonerai can be equipped with or without a starter. A starter installation will add 15 pounds to the empty weight of the aircraft, excluding the battery. Even without a starter, it is simple to get the engine started. Stand behind the prop, fuel on, 1, 2, 3, fuel off. Pull the prop through, engine starts, fuel valve on. To shut the engine off, simply turn the fuel valve off. The Sonerai is a basic kit aircraft. The fuselage is available pre-welded. The prefabricated parts available are landing gear, wheels, axles, wheel pants, spinner assembly, cowlings, wingtips, ailerons, spars, ribs, fuel tank, tailwheel spring, and caster. Any of these items can be purchased individually. The tubing kit, 4130 sheet kit, bushing stock kit, stainless and aluminum kit, hardware and rivet kit are available as complete kits only. Great Plains Sonerai Parts Catalog lists all of the various kit and individual prefab parts that are available. It also gives a description of each of the various Sonerai 2 models that are available. The catalog is $3. The Sonerais are a very maintenance-friendly aircraft. Most major components requiring maintenance can be accessed simply by removing the aircraft's cowling. With the cowling removed, you have immediate access to the engine, magneto, and all firewall items. Further, you now have access to the forward instrument panel, fuel tank, front control stick, and rudder pedals. The engine in the Sonerai can be removed in less than 10 minutes, excluding accessories. For the home builder, the Sonerai series of home-built aircraft represent an excellent return on monies invested. Fuselage construction is steel tubing and fabric covering. The wings are made out of 2024 T351 aluminum. You will need simple metalworking tools and access to a gas welder to complete the aircraft. One of the most attractive features of the sonerais is that the wings can easily be folded back. This important feature will allow you to keep the aircraft at home and tow it to the airport on its own wheels. With hangar rent varying from $50 to $200 per month, this is indeed an important feature that all sonerais share. The Sonerai 1 enjoys an excellent reputation for strength, speed, and agility, especially in the Formula V racing circuit. The Sonerai 1 can handle 6 Gs positive and 4 Gs negative. It can accommodate 6-foot, 200-pound pilots. The Sonerai 1 will do 170 miles an hour flat out, full throttle, on a Great Plains 2180cc engine. The Sonerai 2 is perhaps the most versatile VW-powered home-built aircraft ever conceived. It is available as a 2-place mid-wing tail dragger, a 2-place low-wing tail dragger, a 2-place low-wing tri-gear, and as a 2-place low-wing stretched tri-gear. The Sonerai 2 can haul a pilot and passenger who weigh 180 pounds each, plus 10 gallons of fuel. Cruise speed of the Sonerai 2 with a Great Plains 2180cc engine is 140 plus miles an hour at full gross. The Sonerai 2 is rated at 4.4 Gs positive or 3.2 Gs negative at full gross weight. The range of the Sonerai 2 without auxiliary fuel is 350 miles. Ed Sturba produces the Sonerai newsletter on a quarterly basis. Ed is a widely acknowledged Sonerai designee and has built and still flies his 1978 Sonerai 2 midwing. Ed has over 900 hours of Sonerai 2 flying time. The Sonerai newsletter is $12 per year and is available from Ed Sturba at 412 South 5th Street, Delavan, Wisconsin, 53115. Great Plains Aircraft also has an assembly of 20 original Monad INAV newsletters available for $24.95. The Sonerai 2 has excellent ground handling and flight characteristics. Simple S-turns on the ground give the pilot the full view of the runway or taxiway. Most builders connect the tailwheel caster to the rudder direct without springs. This gives very positive feedback for precise rudder and tailwheel control. The Sonerai is not a difficult aircraft to master during any phase of operation. For takeoff, apply full power, hold a little left rudder, slightly raise the tail after speed has built, and you're off. For landing, slow the aircraft down to about 70 miles an hour in a 3-point attitude. Reduce power and gradually pull the stick back, reducing speed. Most landings are made 3-point, but wheel landings can be done also at a slightly higher speed. In addition to complete Sonerai 1 and 2 kits, Great Plains Aircraft provides complete VW engine conversions and parts. Since 1977, Great Plains Aero VW conversions have been successfully powering home-built aircraft. We feel that after 13 years of ongoing flight testing, evaluations, modifications, and development, that we have the most reliable series of VW aero conversions available anywhere. Great Plains Aircraft has been the clear leader in the development and use of large stroke conversions. All of the parts used in our conversions are proven performers. Some of the name brands you will find in each of our conversions are Scat, DL Aero, SEMA, Champion, VW, Bosch, and many more. All of our engines use a forged steel crankshaft. Our stock 69mm crankshaft is made out of 1045 steel. Our counterweighted 69 through 84 stroke crankshafts are made out of E4340 steel. All crankshafts are carefully inspected using several different methods before sale or use to ensure that they are in good condition.